Good morning, y'all. It's your girl Anastasia. This is starting over day one of no contact because my narcissistic ex won't stop contacting my mother, lying, saying I'm contacting him and his new supply or old supply, someone he circled the block for, the same person he told me not to worry about. So I ended up having to go to the court yesterday and file paperwork for a restraining order, which is something I feel like I shouldn't even have to do. I don't want to talk to you or your ex. I have nothing else to prove to her. She knows who you are. She's fine with it. The fact that I would even have to go to court and I don't want to have to do this, I just want this man out of my life, is crazy. But maybe this will be the chapter that gets him out of my life forever, so we are not able to contact each other whatsoever under any circumstances. But that's the discard. Out of all this time I've been with this man and all of the secrets and pain and times I've supported this man, that is how he discards me. Not only lying to me repeatedly, laughing at my pain, calling me a victim when I try to express how much he's hurt me, moving the girl in that he told me not to worry about, that he promised me on his children he don't have to worry about, and you're my person, you're my person, you're my everything. If it's not you, it's nobody. You know, all of those really hurtful things that you really wanted to believe that I believed. And you're getting a restraining order out on me because you don't want me to go to your place and see that she's there. I know she's there. My heart tells me it's there. She's always been there. I don't need to go by your place anymore. I don't need any validation. I see it. When I asked you to pick me and can you tell her that you only want me and you couldn't, that was it. So just let me go. Why do we have to go to court? I'm not contacting you. I'm not contacting her. We have no contact with each other. I'm making these videos to heal and help myself and other people. Ladies, these narcissistic men do not care about you. And I know it's hurtful. I know you sit there and you think, because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, and this is my full day of no contact, starting over again. I tried it the other day and it didn't work, but this is my full 24 hours of no contact. I've blocked him from everything. He wants to try to silence me from not speaking his truth and speaking what he did to me, so that the other supplies out there, the possible supplies, don't get wind of what he's capable of. Because this new supply, that's an old supply, that's a new supply again. You see how they keep coming back? They come back to the ones that's crazy, that keep my son from me. All the lies, do not believe any of it. Do not believe any of it. These are almost people. These people were not sent in your life to really be there for you. You were never meant to marry this man and have children with this man and have a future with this man. He is an almost person. God calls them almost people. They promise you the world. You know, they'll give you a compliment and then they'll promise you, oh, I can't wait until we do this in the future. I want to take you here and here. And then they want something from you. Send me a pic. Don't send them a pic. Okay, well, when you want to go do that, take that date? I don't know. Okay, well, when you figure it out, you hit me up. They want pictures. They want time. They want your body. They want sex. They want all of this. And they make promises. They're almost people. They're people that they'll come and they'll speak your language, but they're not meant for you. You will think, God, finally, my person, somebody who's just like me, somebody who thinks like I do and gets the same things and all of this, but you have to realize it's not real. If it seems too good to be true, it's because it is. It's not real. This person has studied you. My ex narcissist, we went to the same high school and on and out, years after graduation and all throughout life. He would find me, not like he was stalking me, but we would just run into each other. Now I realize that's not a coincidence. But where I'm at is very small, so we would just run into each other. And he would always be there, always pressed, always ask me out. And I'm just like, no, I'm not ready, such and such. Just what a normal person would do. Not jump from one relationship to another. That's what a normal, sane person does. But God is teaching me about myself more than he taught me about my ex. God is really teaching me about myself. Ladies, never be too desperate for a man that you just let him treat you like shit. If you cannot express yourself to this man, not say you're not yelling, not cursing, just talking how we're talking now. If you cannot, that's my sister-in-law, I love her. If you cannot express to that man how he hurt you without him getting upset, defensive, annoyed, that's not your person. You want to know how a man feels about you? Anybody, but we're talking about men right now. You want to know how a man feels about you? You want to know a man's emotional maturity? Let me say it that way. If you want to know anybody, but especially a man's emotional maturity, tell him how he hurt you. And his response will tell you everything that you need to know. I was watering dead plants and getting mad, and I uprooted dead flowers and put the soil and the miracle grow and all of that, and I prayed and I sang to my flowers and all of this, hoping they would grow. No, they didn't grow because they were dead. They were dead. I had to learn not to stop watering dead plants. I'm taking away from this discernment. I'm taking away from this to hear God when he finally speaks. And when I ask for signs, the sign that he gives me is the sign that it is, and it's not changing. It is the sign that I need to see. I'm learning to lean more into God and not my own understanding. I'm learning that I'm interrupting people's karma. I'm learning that everybody does not get me or get access to me. I'm learning that sometimes I might be put in people's lives so that they can taste love and devotion and loyalty before they lose it. Some people, when they run away from who they are, they can never run to you. None of us know who he really is, because he doesn't know who he really is, sis. He's not willing to be open and honest with himself. You can pray. I prayed over that man after we cried, and we were intimate, and we cried, and he helped me wipe his tears. I prayed over that man and listened to this man. I prayed over him, and I'll never forget it. I was praying, and he almost stopped me from praying. And I said, don't stop me from praying. That was that demonic spirit. That's that demon. He didn't want that. Some people don't want help. Some people love the fact that they look good and they get that attention. Because my ex was attractive. He was. But that's what they play into, his image and how he looks. He always made time for anything he wanted to do, and I got the breadcrumbs. Some people do not want to get help. Some people don't want better. Some people are perfectly okay playing the victim, being the victim, the woe is me. They don't want the help of what their parents did to them and the pain, and they'll keep running from the pain that they caused everybody else. They don't want to get the help because that victim mentality is better than being healed. They don't know who they are if they heal. They know that they're victims right now, and they can manipulate, and they can triangulate, and they can try to gaslight you into thinking I'm crazy. So now it's my smear campaign. I'm crazy. She's psychotic. She's bipolar. She's obsessed. She's this and this. And I'm starting to spend my time showing people and proving to people that I'm not, when I don't have to do that. He's done this to the last 20 people. He's done it to the future 20 people. This is who they are, sis. Work on you. Focus on you. Don't break no contact, okay? Because that's what they want. They feed off of that shit. They will come back. Mine ain't come back yet, and I pray to God that he doesn't. But they have to see the damage that they did. You think they did all of this damage and did all of this and spent all this time doing this to you, and they're not going to try to see if you're broken? No. They always come back. And when things don't go right with the new supply or the old supply that came back, then they'll have a new one, but they always come back. They always want to be willing to see if they still have the power after all of this time and healing, if they can still manipulate you. It is a game to them. Don't fall for it. Protect yourself and follow for more information.